Welcome to the 2020 Polk County All Sports Awards and Hall of Fame ceremony. Our master of ceremonies this evening is Mark Jackson, the Director of Polk County Tourism and Sports Marketing.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the 2020 Polk County All Sports Awards and Hall of Fame ceremony. This year is a very special year for us. It's our 20th anniversary of celebrating sports success on and off the field. We are honored to feature four main categories of sports excellence at this year's awards. First, we're going to be celebrating the Circle of Champions. These awards recognize all of the state, national, and yes, professional championships won by Polk County athletes throughout the year. After that, journalist Roy Fuco will be announcing the Ledger's Prep Coaches and Athletes of the Year. Next, we're going to go to the All Sports Awards. These awards are chosen by a panel of celebrities, sports dignitaries, and leaders throughout the community, recognizing the accomplishments and the achievements from Polk County athletes from a variety of sports disciplines. And lastly, finally, we're going to have our Hall of Fame celebration, and we will announce, we will not induct, 5 individuals into the Hall of Fame. So stay tuned, everybody. More to come.
Champions. From the greens to the courts, the ballparks to the stadiums, from the open waters to back roads, some of the greatest champions in sports hail from Polk County. Open to the public, the Polk County Sports Hall of Fame Museum is centrally located at Auburndale's Lake Myrtle Sports Park, displaying the trophies, jerseys, and memorabilia from Dreadnoughts, Blue Devils, Yellow Jackets, Mocs, Fire, and more. Come experience the legends of today and tomorrow. But let's not forget our unique connection to the water. More world records have been broken on Polk County lakes than anywhere else in the world. Come see where the legends live. Come visit the Polk County Sports Hall of Fame.
In years past, this evening was attended by more than 700 people over a meal at the RP Funding Center. But we really hope that you consider this our attempt, because we do, at normalcy. Normalcy in some very difficult times. But nonetheless, we are going to celebrate. But first, let me take a moment to thank everyone involved in making this evening possible, including the All Sports Awards Selection Committee and the Polk County Hall of Fame Selection Committee. Without these groups spending hundreds and hundreds of hours poring over information and data to choose tonight's winners, this wouldn't be possible. We'd also like to thank those who serve on the Tourist Development Council and its committees. This is the guiding group for tourism and sports marketing, all 271 sporting events throughout the year, and we certainly couldn't do it without them as well. And finally, I'd like to thank a critical part of our team, the Polk County Board of County Commissioners, including Chairman Bill Braswell and Vice Chair Rick Wilson. George Lindsay, also a part of that team, Chairman of the TDC, Martha Santiago, and of course, John Hall. But I also need to add to that our superb county manager, Bill Beasley, and deputy county manager, Ryan Taylor. This is part of the Polk County Tourism and Sports Marketing team. This is a group that has really selected the best of the best, been involved in the marketing of tourism and sports, our state's #1 economic engine. Sports, of course, #2, so we thank them. We'd also like to take a moment and remember our Hall of Fame icons who we lost this past year. Each were a titan in their field and inspirational in their actions and influences, making Polk County a better place to live, to work, and to play.
You are watching the 2020 Polk County All Sports Awards and Hall of Fame ceremony.
Welcome back, everybody, for our first segment of the 2020 Polk County All Sports Awards and Hall of Fame. At this point, it's nearly cliche to say that Polk County enjoyed another banner year of athletic excellence. We honor this excellence with the Circle of Champions. This category recognizes all the state, national, and professional league and individual competitions won by Polk County athletes and teams throughout the year. Well, let's kick it off with our individual state champions. First, the Florida Girls Wrestling State Champion, 195-pound division from Kathleen High School, Sendesa Kruss. The Class 2A Wrestling State Champion in the heavyweight division from Lakeland High School, Willie Lampkin. In the Class 2A Wrestling, the state champion in the 182-pound division from Lake Gibson High School, Ashton Habil. The Florida High School Athletic Association Class 2A Wrestling State Champion, 138-pound division from Lake Gibson High School, Brendan Abden. Our team state champions, the FHS Class 2A Large Co-Ed Division State Champions, the UCA Large Varsity Co-Ed National Champions, and the UCA Large Varsity Co-Ed World Champions, the Bartow High School cheerleading team coached by Lori Jolliffe. The FHS AA 2A Medium Non-Tumbling Division State Champions from George Jenkins High School, the cheerleading team coached by Leah Davis. The 2A Extra Large Non-Tumbling Division State Champions, the Lakeland High School cheerleading team coached by Crystal Abden. In Class 6A, the boys basketball state champions, Bartow High School boys basketball, coached by Terrence McGriff. And our fifth winner, the FHS AA Class 2A Wrestling State Champions, the Lake Gibson High School Wrestling, coached by Danny Walker. And now our national professional champion, the 2019 Spring UPSL Pro Premier National Champion, the Tropics Soccer Club.
You are watching the 2020 Polk County All Sports Awards and Hall of Fame ceremony.
Hey everybody, and welcome back. It is truly an honor for me to be here for this ceremony this evening. I certainly hope that you're enjoying the show as well. But for now, we're coming up to our second segment, and that is the Ledger's Prep Athletes and Coaches of the Year. Now, this writing staff, this sports staff, is really second to none in the state of Florida. And it's an honor for me to be standing with Roy Fuco, who is one of the masterminds of all the great stuff you're reading in the Ledger on a daily basis, both in the paper and online. It's my pleasure to introduce Roy Fuco from the Ledger.
Thanks,
Roy?
Thanks, Mark. First, we'll start off by naming the Ledger's Coaches of the Year. Football coach Kendrick Stewart from Victory Christian Academy. Volleyball Coach of the Year, Lisa Bickerton, George Jenkins High School. Boys Cross Country Coach of the Year, Gilbert Jones from Arbondale High School. Girls Cross Country Coach of the Year, Milton Lyons from Lakeland Christian School. The Girls Swimming and Diving Coach of the Year, Lee Stoffer from Lakeland High School. The Boys Swimming and Diving Coaches of the Year, Roy Wilshire. Boys Golf Coach of the Year, Paul Weaver, George Jenkins High School. Girls Golf Coach of the Year, Stacy Butcher, Lake Wales High School. Boys Basketball Coach of the Year, Terrence McGriff, Bartow High School. Girls Basketball Coach of the Year, Johnny Lawson from Winter Haven High School. The Girls Weightlifting Coach of the Year, Tayshawn Williams from Lake Wales High School. The Boys Wrestling Coach of the Year again, Danny Walker from Lake Gibson High School. The Boys Soccer Coach of the Year, Tanner Mosher from George Jenkins High School. Girls Soccer Coach of the Year, Nick Nixon from Ridge Community High School. And the Cheerleading Coach of the Year, Lori Jolliffe from Bartow High School. And now we would like to recognize the Ledger Prep Athletes of the Year, and we have a little surprise for you. Marquise?
Polk County is Marquise Pouncey from the Pittsburgh Steelers. I want to recognize some boys and girls from the county. I definitely got to give them a shout out. First of all, we got
Large School Offensive Player of the Year, Johnny Richardson, Lake Wales High School.
Small School Offensive Player of the Year. Oh man, and I love this one right here, man. This one close, this one family. Cornelia Shaw, Victory Christian Academy. Large School Player of the Year. Oh man, I think this boy going to Florida. Javon Dexter, Lake Wales High School. Small School Defensive Player of the Year, Caleb Poe, Victory Christian Academy. Co-Boys Wrestler of the Year, Willie Lampkin. Oh yeah, Lakeland High School.
Co-Boys Wrestler of the Year, Ashton Habil, Lake Gibson High School.
Girls Wrestler of the Year, Sandessa Crust.
Hi everyone, my name is Rowdy Gaines, proud alumni of Winter Haven High School, class of 1977. I was also blessed enough to have won 3 Olympic gold medals in the 1984 Games in Los Angeles in the sport of swimming. Congratulations to all the award winners tonight, and I am so proud of each and every one of you as student athletes. So let's get going. Girl Swimmer of the Year, Anya Bogdanova from Lakeland High School. Girl Diver of the Year, Haley Henson from Winter Haven High School. Boys Swimmer of the Year, Matthew Long from McKeel Academy. Boys Diver of the Year, Nick Talento, Lake Wales High School. Boys Cross Country Runner of the Year, Andy Denton from Lake Wales High School. Girls Cross Country Runner of the Year, Crystal Gomez from Frostproof High School.
Hey, what's up everybody? Tiffany Hayes here, Winter Haven High School graduate, alumni, class of 2008, and current WNBA Atlanta Dream basketball player. Boys Basketball Player of the Year, Walter Clayton, Bartow High School. Girls Basketball Player of the Year, Jasmine Edwards, Haines City High School. Boys Golfer of the Year, Bryce Walker, Bartow High School. Girls Golfer of the Year, Arlen Spence, Lakeland High School. Cheerleader of the Year, KJ McElroy, Bartow High School. Co-Boys Lacrosse Player of the Year, Caleb Cook from Lakeland High School. Co-Boys Lacrosse Player of the Year, Tyson Guernsey, All Saints Academy. Girls Lacrosse Player of the Year, Salma Atala, Lake Wales High School. Just want to say short congratulations to all the recipients this year. Your hard work does not go unnoticed, and continue to do great things.
Hey everyone, I'm Trey Mancini, Winter Haven High School class of 2010, and I'm an outfielder for the Baltimore Orioles. I'm going to read some of the athletes that won this year's awards. So Girls Weightlifter of the Year is Faith Garza from Lake Wales High School. Boys Track and Field Athlete of the Year is Tyson Williams, George Jenkins High School. Girls Track and Field Athlete of the Year, Alicia Ruiz, George Jenkins High School. Softball Pitcher of the Year is Zayla McBurrows from Lake Wales High School. Softball Hitter of the Year is Emily Ruley from Bartow High School. Baseball Pitcher of the Year is Jonathan Vaskeen, Bartow High School. Baseball Hitter of the Year is Drew Brutcher from Lakeland High School. Boys Weightlifter of the Year, Logan Velasco, Lake Wales High School. Congratulations to all of the award winners out there this year.
Hi, I'm Bree Folds, an alumni from Lakeland Christian School, class of 2016. I'm currently overseas in Sweden playing professional soccer. I just want to thank you for letting me announce the awards today. First up, we have Volleyball Player of the Year, Lily Beardsley, George Jenkins High School. Boys Soccer Player of the Year, Mason Dalton, Lake Gibson High School. Girls Soccer Player of the Year, Katie Carnes, Lakeland Christian School. Boys Tennis Player of the Year, Matt Nelson, Lakeland Christian School. Girls Tennis Player of the Year, Nalia Nieberlin, McKeel Academy. Boys Academic Athlete of the Year, Carson Spradlin, Fort Meade High School. Girls Academic Athlete of the Year, Caroline Mason, George Jenkins High School. Congratulations to this year's award winners.
What's up, guys? It's Tony Bradley here from the Bartow Yellow Jackets, North Carolina Tar Heels, and Utah Jazz. I'd like to congratulate all 2020 graduates and Polk County All Sports Awards winners tonight, as well as Ledger Athletes of the Year and Coaches of the Year. Congratulations.
Hey everyone, if you're just joining us, this is the 2020 Polk County All Sports Awards and Hall of Fame. Wow. Roy, we really have some talent in this county, and I would say per capita, there's nobody that can compare with Polk County when it comes to athletic excellence. This is absolutely amazing, but we're not done yet. You have more.
Yeah, and finally we have the large school and small schools all sports award winners. The large school of the year is, and one of the closest results that, since I've been doing this, is Lake Wales High School. And the small school of the year is Lakeland Christian School, which won for the 21st time. Now back to Mark with the All Sports Awards.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to the 2020 Polk County All Sports Awards and Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Well, this is our third segment. This is the All Sports Awards segment, and this segment is really voted on by community dignitaries, legends, business leaders in the community, and recognize the outstanding athletes and leaders both at the collegiate, the prep, and the professional level. We celebrate and recognize these individuals and groups who have displayed qualities and success that embodies positive principles of sports and, of course, sportsmanship. Our first award of the night is the Charles Richardson Commissioner's Award for Perseverance in Sports. For those of you that don't know, Charles Richardson was a former county commissioner, and before his untimely passing almost 15 years ago, embodied sports excellence and a passion for the sports industry. Well, joining us this evening is Chairman of the Board of County Commissioners, Mr. Bill Braswell.
Tonight we have two award winners, both champions in their own right. Struck down by calamities, they fought against the odds to return to the sports they love. Tonight's winners are Tristan Middlebrook and Crystal Ramsey. Lake Gibson wrestler and football player Tristan Middlebrook went from healthy high school student to the pediatric ICU in mere hours. After passing out at a wrestling match, a mistake in the ambulance made matters worse. After a 15-day hospital stay, he was sedated for 9 of those days. Tristan fought against both the odds and his doctor's predictions by wrestling again that season. This year, Middlebrook not only played football, but came in 4th in the state wrestling. Even after a lengthy medical stay that culminated in her needing to relearn how to walk, Crystal Ramsey never lost her passion to coach. After a lengthy recovery, the Polk County volleyball coach returned to her sport as a volunteer assistant at Bartow High School. Taking the reins this year, she led the Yellow Jackets into the playoffs and to the district semifinals. Lifetime in her 17-year career, Coach Ramsey is 320-91. We at the County Commission wish you a safe and healthy summer. Mark, back to you.
Thank you, Chairman Braswell. Well, our next award is the Bernie Little Sports Executive Award, awarded to the individual in the community who, through sports, has contributed significantly to the betterment of Polk County. Some athletes give back to their sport, many give back to their community. Bobby Lane does both. For the past 10 years, Bobby Lane has planned and hosted the Bobby Lane High School Cup, a nonprofit tournament held annually to raise funds that in turn provide educational scholarships for high school seniors and youth with an interest in bass fishing. In 2019, the event raised $26,000 and usually draws nearly 200 teams to participate in the event. He also hosts an annual fishing and conservation clinic that hosts between 100 and 200 youth, with Bobby and his team of instructors on hand to teach the junior anglers knot tying, basic tackle, cast netting, boating safety, and water and wildlife conservation. Our next award is the 2019 Professional Athlete of the Year. This year's recipient is Pittsburgh Steelers center Marquise Pouncey. Having started 13 games in 2019, former Lakeland Dreadnought Marquise Pouncey found himself once again named to his 8th Pro Bowl in his 11-year career. He's been named an All-Pro 5 times and was the Steelers' Walter Payton Man of the Year nominee. Along with his brother, the Team Pouncey Foundation has donated more than $10 million to various organizations, as well as tickets to Steelers home games, so Pittsburgh police officers could take inner-city youth to a number of games.
Polk County, what's up? It's Marquise Pouncey. I want to thank you guys so much for making me the 2020 Polk County Professional Athlete of the Year. Thank you guys so much for the award. Such a blessing.
Our next awards are the Male and Female Amateur Athletes of the Year, which celebrate an athlete's outstanding success in sports on the amateur level from June 2019 through May of 2020. Well, it's going to be ladies first, and our Female Amateur Athlete of the Year is Jasmine Edwards of the Haines City High School Hornets basketball team. Moving from Westland, Michigan for her senior year at Haines City, Jasmine helped lead the Hornets to a 15-10 record in the first round of the regional playoffs. She averaged 26.8 points a game for the 6th place in the state. She also had 13.1 rebounds, 3.7 steals, and 3.4 assists, an amazing record. She finished the year second in the Dairy Farmers Class 7A Girls Basketball Player of the Year Award and has signed with Mississippi Jackson State. The Male Amateur Athlete of the Year is dual threat Willie Lampkin of the Lakeland High School Dreadnoughts. Committed to Coastal Carolinas football program, Lakeland's Willie Lampkin anchored the offensive line for the 12-1 Dreadnoughts. And on the mat, he won the Class 2A state title at 285 pounds with his takedown of Jesuits Mason Arnold in the final 34 seconds of the match. With that win, he's only the 4th Polk County wrestler to win the heavyweight division state championships. He went an amazing 47-0 this year, including a win during the season over eventual Class 3A state champion, Curtis Ruff. Congratulations, Willie. Our 2020 Female Collegiate Athlete of the Year is also the National NAIA Women's Player of the Year. She was a competitor in the 2019 FIFA Women's World Cup. Believe it or not, that is amazing. She was representing her native Nigeria, and she is the NAIA's all-time leading goal scorer from Southeastern University, Uchenna Kanu. This season, she netted 42 goals and 20 assists, a career high on the season, and averaged more than 6.4 shots per game and led the Fire to the NAIA National Semifinals for the 2nd consecutive year. One of Coach Mike Donnelly's first recruits to Florida Southern was guard Brett Hansen, our 2020 Male Collegiate Athlete of the Year. He capped his senior year off by being the NCAA Division II National Player of the Year. As a senior, he averaged 22.4 points per game, 6.9 rebounds, 4.8 assists, and 2 steals per game. An amazing record. On December 7th, he scored a career-high 42 points over Lindenwood University. He led his team to a second straight Sunshine State Conference Tournament title, winning MVP, and was a first-team Division II All-American and Sunshine State Conference Player of the Year. He leaves the school with 2,232 career points, third most in program history. Our next award this evening is the 2020 Male Prep Team of the Year, which goes to the Lake Gibson High School Wrestling Team. What more can you say about a team that won its third consecutive Class 2A Wrestling State Championships? Led by individual state champions Brendan Abden and Ashton Habil, the team has won 3 FHSAA Wrestling State Championships and 2 FHSAA Dual State Championships, giving them 5 championships over 3 years. The team placed a school record 6 wrestlers in title matches and set a school record with 11 state medalists. Congratulations, Lake Gibson High School Wrestling. Led by the Ledger's 2019 and 2020 Girls Soccer Player of the Year, Katie Carnes, the Lakeland Christian School girls soccer team is our female prep team of the year. The team went 23-2-1 en route to their 9th appearance in a row in the state's Final Four. Sticking to the formula of scoring goals in bunches, this year's team had 96 on the season, with 19 of them coming from Carnes alone. Congratulations, Lakeland Christian School girls soccer team. Having gone 29-2, the Florida Southern men's basketball team is our 2020 Male Collegiate Team of the Year. Head coach Mike Donnelly's team won their second consecutive conference championship and were ranked nationally number 5 in the National Association of Basketball Coaches poll and ranked first in the NCAA South Regional pool. The Mocs were set to host the South Region bracket of the NCAA Division II championships, unfortunately, before the pandemic struck, thus ending their magical season. Ending the season as the top-ranked NAIA women's basketball team in the nation after going 27-3 overall and 18-0 in league play, the 2020 Female Collegiate Team of the Year is the Southeastern University women's basketball team. The fire consumed numerous nationally ranked teams, thanks in part to the NAIA Division II Women's Basketball Player of the Year, Taylor Simmons. And of course, we can't forget senior center Marlena Schmidt. As a team, SEU was second in points per game, top in the nation in scoring defense, and the best in the nation in scoring margin, winning on average by more than 36 points a game. Congratulations to the 2020 Female Collegiate Team of the Year, the Southeastern University women's basketball team.
Congratulations to this year's All Sports Awards winners. You are watching the 2020 Polk County All Sports Awards and Hall of Fame ceremony.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the 2020 Polk County All Sports Awards and Hall of Fame. I'm Mark Jackson, if you're just joining us, and it's truly an honor and a pleasure for me to be here to be able to announce these winners along with my good friends and co-hosts out there earlier in the show. But for now, it is time to announce, not induct, but to announce our Hall of Fame winners, and there are 5 of them for 2020. Each year, a committee comprised of current Hall of Fame members and athletic administrators choose the next year's class of the Hall of Fame. I'm proud to present 5 new members from the Hall of Fame class of 2020. First new member of the Polk County Hall of Fame is Mike Music Sr. Not only did he start both the track and field and cross country programs at Lakeland Christian, he has since won more state championships than any other coach in Polk County sports history. Our second inductee is Mr. Norm Ben. Ben took a good Florida Southern women's basketball program to the next level, racking up a 251-96 record, 6 SSC tournament championships, and 3 NCAA Division II tournaments. 4 times he was named SSC Coach of the Year and the South Region Coach of the Year once. He's also contributed to the women's golf programs as well as NCAA compliance. Congratulations, Norm Ben. Our next honoree and inductee is Mr. Johnny Wiggs. The former Mulberry High and Florida Gators pitcher is considered one of the best junior college coaches in the nation. He's won 8 conference championships, 2 FCSAA state championships. He made 2 JUCO World Series appearances and a national runner-up finish. Congratulations, Johnny. Our next inductee is no stranger to baseball and no stranger to Polk County. His name, Mr. Ron Myers. From hosting various high school and college games at Publix Field at Joker Marchant Stadium to his tireless work for local charities and Little Leagues, Ron is more than just a Detroit Tigers Director of Operations. He is the face of the organization in their winter hometown and spring training center. Ron Myers hails from Michigan and is one of the most celebrated athletes and administrators both in Michigan and in Florida. Our final 2020 Hall of Famer, Mr. Sam Silas. For a Union Academy athlete, Silas took the path less traveled. He went to Southern Illinois University, and after 8 years in the National Football League, Silas returned to college, but this time as Dr. Sam Silas at William Patterson College in New Jersey. Congratulations, Sam, on a job well done, both on and off the field. Hey, everybody, that concludes this year's 2020 Polk County All Sports Awards and Hall of Fame. We really hope you enjoyed it. You know, it was a celebration of successes on and off the field, and we really have to count our blessings here in Polk County. What talent, what people that have put this together, and I can't say enough about the relationships that we have, that all of us have here in Polk County. Life is about relationships. Well, one of those relationships that made this all possible was the Ledger and the Ledger Media Group. We are so pleased with that organization and what's been accomplished this year with their great writers, their great administrators, and this night certainly wouldn't have been possible without their help. Well, one of the things that I would like to mention to you is that you can check this ceremony, celebration, unique celebration out any way you would like. But don't forget, tomorrow morning, the Ledger will have a front page section in the paper as well as online. So stop by your local Publix store, convenience store, pick up 4 or 5 copies, send them to fans, send them to friends. We appreciate you being here, everybody. Hope you enjoyed yourself. I know we did. We'll see you again next year.
A special thank you goes out to the Ledger and Polk Government Television, because without their efforts, the 2020 Polk County All Sports Awards and Hall of Fame ceremony would not be possible. Once again, thank you.